Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of Cities XL. In the last episode, we actually just spent the whole episode building this a little bit of apartment complex. It's not the greatest thing I've built, but it actually doesn't look too bad. I kind of wish I did the parking lots a little bit different. I kind of just threw it together, which was okay. That's usually how I do things best, but I actually really do like mostly how it turned out. So, I'm actually thinking I might get rid of this road here. I'm not sure why I don't like that. But I think we're probably going to get rid of it, but that may be later on. Nice little aerial view of the city. As you can see, this is where the freeway is eventually going to go. If you haven't been watching the other episodes, you can go back and check them out. There's an official Twitter page now, so you can go down below and go to visit that and follow that. And make sure you get to know about the latest videos that are going on and what's going on with the channel. If you're ever wondering where a video is or anything, you can always tweet me over there. I'm probably have a better chance of getting back to you than on YouTube. I try to reply to every comment on YouTube, but it doesn't always happen. So, in the last episode, we were admiring the good traffic problems that we have here. So I think what we're gonna have to do is at least, I hate to say it, at least probably get a freeway overpass going over here. But I think we're gonna try and hold off until 100,000 people, like I've been trying to do before. 20 more thousand people with the problems we're having now, probably not going to happen. But you know, one can dream, one can hope, and that's what I'm gonna go on right now. So we've been doing by fours. The street's good. That's still the same. Totally misread that. Okay. Now that's gonna go pretty well. We just need a few more of those guys. Go put in another set of them over there. Traffic is starting to build up over here now that we're getting closer and closer to it. Right. So yeah, if you want some explanation, you go back to, I think it's like part 11 or part 12, where I kind of go over doing this and why I do this. But that is going to be the future freeway planning there. I think it's going to be about time for another park somewhere over here. I definitely think so, because we have one over here, but we've only got one. We could definitely fit in some more. But we'll work on that here in a little bit. Let's go ahead and make sure we don't have too much to trade. That reminds me, I will try and do a overview of my city that I'm building off screen. I think I've said that before, at least a couple times. But I think I'm going to wait until I build it out a little bit more, because I've definitely got some work to do on it, and it's nowhere near complete, but I may do something now and kind of go over that later. So I think traffic on this road is because they can't turn around. Let's just see here. Yeah, because see, they would normally come up here and probably turn around, but I don't think this game is smart enough to let them turn around at the intersections like SimCity or other games are, so I think it's causing some issues there. Okay. So I think we're going to work on a couple things here. We're going to work on the freeway. We're also going to work on widening out this road at least up until here. This road's going to need some work too. Oh boy. Alright. We got some work ahead of us in the city. This road's going to probably get some of the same work done to it as well. We'll see how that all goes. Yeah, so we definitely put in a lot of offices over here, but that's okay. Alright. So let's see, I was just trying to think of go ahead and starting to do the freeway here, which I think we're going to do. I think, like I just said in the early episodes, I'm going to try and hold off. But now that I keep looking at it more and more, I just keep feeling like we need to do something about this. And we need to do something about it pretty soon. Because people are starting to get unhappy with their commute, which is totally understandable. So let's hear 7 and 9%. So we're doing good there. We don't have to worry about developing them too much. Gotta make sure to avoid the hill. I think we're going to kind of make this a little bit better of a curve. Ooh, just want to see how close to that hill we're getting. Yeah, we got room. So I think we're going to just kind of curve it and then let it curve again instead of keeping a straight line. So that doesn't look bad. And then this kind of U, kind of flattened out U curve, doesn't look too bad either. It's just, it looks a little off, especially coming out of the straight like that. So I think we're going to definitely work on that. So let's see here. What we're going to do is we're going to start this. So we're going to get rid of that, which I think is going to lead to even more traffic being put onto this road here. Because now they got no way of getting back onto the other road there. So I think what we're going to do is, yeah, that is going to delete anyways. And we're going to delete that as well. These two curves actually need to go. So we're going to get rid of that, and get rid of that. Alright, I'm not sure what that was about, but okay. And we're going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. We're going to get rid of that. And then I think what we're going to do, this may seem a little odd. Oh man, I bet you. If I look, oh yeah, I got the game paused. I was thinking like all the traffic from the entire area of the city that's going there is going to come down this road. But luckily, no, because I don't have it set up quite yet to allow that. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do this. And then we're going to go ahead and do this guy over here. Okay? You'll see why I do that here in a minute. So now we need to kind of lay down the road a little bit. Kind of figure out. We've actually got quite a bit of work area here. Is that pretty much in the middle? It can move over just like one more square, couldn't it? So it's like move over there, and then move over there. Yeah, that's better. That'll work a lot better. Okay. So let's see here. Come to about there. Yeah, come to about there. So then I'm going to line this up like so. And then I actually think that's just about perfect. We might knock just a little bit off of this. Like everything else, I start out small. I don't overkill it from the beginning. Just because that's more realistic to me. Yes, alright. So then we're going to go ahead and just drag this on through. And again, you'll see why I do this here in a second. Alright, cool. Ooh, of course. That's fine. We can make that work. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we just need to kind of figure out. We're going to cut these off here. That's not too bad. And cut it off about there. That's not too bad, right? Let's see here. Sure, this one's going to cut back like about there. Yeah, that'll work. So we can go and cut this one back just a little bit more. Basically, I just don't want to get the inclines too steep. I want it to kind of look decent. Alright, just a little bit more. And then I want to also have enough room for cars to accelerate and decelerate and all that kind of stuff. They're not fighting too much over the lane. Part of me is telling me to go ahead and widen this road out now. I think we're going to do that. I'm not sure yet. Alright, so we're going to take out that guy and that guy. Okay. We're going to just take here. Now we're going to make some adjustments. They're going to be pretty dramatic adjustments. Well, I wouldn't say dramatic. They're just going to be noticeable adjustments here in a second. But basically, we're just trying to help traffic out in this area. Get a little bit of a start on the freeway. kind of figure things out. See if that'll work, or do I have to put the... You have to put this one on first. There we go. This mod can definitely be very, very touchy. Oh, is this gonna work? Some of the spots where it snaps on, it just does not make any sense. Okay, leave that for now. Alright, oh, there we go. And then that's gonna be an on. It has something to do with where the camera's at as well, I've noticed. So why don't we go ahead and do this. Oh, I didn't finish that side. That's okay. So then off, off, on. Okay. These don't match up like I would like them to, but oh well, what can I do? So then we're going to try to get this to work. I may have to kind of, yeah, I have to do something different, unfortunately. Let's see here. Alright. Let's see here. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to have to cut it in between here. Cut that out. And then we have to place... There we go. That guy like that. Alright. Yes, we're going to have to do that a couple times now. Probably here too. So why don't I just go ahead and do that now. So cut it, what, about there? About there. Yeah, that'll work. And then 3 times, right? Maybe 4? Yes, 4. And do that. And hopefully that'll snap in. Perfect. Alright. So we're just trying to get the freeway kind of up and running as we can for now. We may not finish it fully in this episode, but we'll see. So we'll cut it about there to about there. That's enough room, right? Oops, wrong one. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. Okay, was it too far? Yes. Alright. We'll put that guy like that. Alright. We're getting there. I think we're actually mostly there. We got those in, we got those. I think we're actually all the way. Perfect. We just need to get this curve sorted out now. Okay. This is where the fun is going to begin here. Okay. So we can kind of follow this curve. We could kind of flatten it out as well. Actually, didn't look too bad. See if I can kind of get a rough idea. See how nice I can make this look. Ooh. Already looking pretty bad. I think it came down past there, right? Yeah, okay, that's more than enough. We can actually come down through this patch of trees right here. Just put a marker down for myself. So we can actually probably come down into there. Oh, that was actually a pretty nice looking curve. Alright. Well, I was doing decent there. Okay, that actually worked out quite nice. So let's see here. So we can get the line up here. Oh, it just started pouring outside. You hear it banging up against the window there. Today we went from literally like 80 degrees to close to 40 in less than an hour when the cold front moved through, which is typical for this area, but it's something you just never get used to. See if I can follow that as closely as I can. Try to make it look similar to it. Something I wish that they would do in this mod is come out with the where you had them both on the same, kind of like, you know, an avenue, I guess, in a way. Just where you could have it divided, and then, but, you know, it keeps the curve and everything like that. If I just let it fall in. Yeah, I kind of ventured too far away from that. That looked terrible. That doesn't look too bad. And then somewhere in here we'll have the on and off ramps. Now this is going to be an interesting overpass to do, but I probably can do this. Alright, so what we're going to do is have the off and the on. Sweet, it worked. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. So then we're going to do something, actually no, that we wanted to leave those. We actually wanted to leave those. Do something like this. And then we're going to top them with, that's the one I want? No. That's the one we want. Oh, come on. You might be asking, why am I doing this? You'll see. Oh, there we go. Like I said, some of the weirdest points where it would snap. It's just, actually, I kind of like that one. Normally I don't care for those there, but that one actually works. Okay. I don't know how that's going to line up, but let's see here real quick. Well, that's going to line up fine. It just looked like it was going to double back on itself. Okay. I don't want it to be too sharp of a curve. Yeah, that'll look alright. Alright, so we're going to do something a little different here. And I'm going to show you here in a second. So I can get these to kind of line up how I like. Alright, we're going to go ahead and drag this on through. Whoops, wrong. There we go. That can be the right way? Yes. No. That's going to be the right way. Alright. So basically there's a merge lane or an acceleration lane. That just helps with traffic in the area, so I always try to put those if I can. We're just going to put it over here. So that's pretty much a good idea of how the freeway is going to look. We're going to continue it in the next episode. I just kind of want to get the groundwork laid underway. And then we'll start getting the overpasses as soon as we get the on-ramps done. And yeah, that's going to be definitely this is a big project in the city. It's going to have 4 overpasses, 3 overpasses, 1 major overpass, and then this is just going to come right down in. I can show you what I'm going to do over here. This looks alright. We might go and leave it. Basically, we're going to terminate the freeway out over here, and that actually doesn't look too bad. Let's see what it looks like going back the other way. Okay, I actually like that. Cool, they just slowly come in together there. And that curve looks a lot better as well. So yeah, so that's basically what we have going. That's going to provide a little bit better travel times, make people a little bit happier, and just increase traffic flow, and hopefully get some traffic off of some of these side roads and whatnot, and so that way they have kind of a better way of going. I have these backwards. I just realized that. Well, I'll go and fix that off camera. But yeah, until the next